What's up, family? Okay, I just wanted to journal this trade for myself and talk through it. What I'm targeting right now is the RTH gap fill. Um, it's possible I won't get it because we got the new week opening gap right here. But I'm targeting this, but I'm being greedy and I have my take profit all the way at previous day low because we have an old RTH gap down here from Friday that didn't fill. So I'm just trying to see if I can catch that, because if it fills that gap, there's a probability that it can come down to previous day low. Um, I'm waiting to see if we get another displacement down so I can just move my stop down here. I probably should tighten it up a little bit, but eh, yeah, let's go ahead and bring it down here. Um, so right now, so I'm recording this because I just wanted to show this 2022 YouTube model up here. And this is what we've been studying in Sunday study group. We had taken out Asian high and a London low, um Asian high, both of them, Asian high low, London high low, and we were in a premium and above midnight open, so it was like everything, all the stars were aligned. And so I will admit that I did take a loss because I saw this 2022 YouTube model stop rate, short-term low, displacement down. I had a entry, I think at this fair value gap, and then it went up. And then I was like, okay, well, maybe we're going up here to, oh, look at all this. This is a hot mess. What is this? Um, then, we had previous week's high up here, and I was like, man, are we going to go up there? So then I saw this little, stop rate in here and a displacement here. So I had gotten in here to go long, and then I took risk off the table. Um, and um, then I saw this, and it was like this, we come up here. Let me see the highest stops we did. I'm gonna just say this right here had a stop rate, had a short-term low, had a displacement. I put my order at the bottom of the fair value gap. Clearly, the consequent encroachment of the fair value gap would have been a better entry. And so now we are dropping, and so I'm really happy about this because I got an advanced entry inside, before this RTH gap fill. So now it's just a matter of, is it going to drop down and fill this gap, or is it going to like bounce off the new week opening gap? I would really like it to displace some more, because if I can move my stop right here, I'd be happy. It could just, because we came to 50% of the gap, and sometimes it'll go to 50% of the gap and just turn around. So that could happen too, but we'll see. This will be the last trade of the day for me. I was trying to tell myself, like, just take two trades and walk away. And I was looking at a trading psychology call last week, and they were talking about, like, if you tell yourself you have rules and then you don't follow your rules, then you're not going to believe yourself. So I'm just like, okay, I at least with this trade, I made back the loss that I took in that first trade. It was a small loss. So I made that back, and I probably should just get out of this trade. Um, because what it could do is come back up here to midnight open, maybe come back in this fair value gap. We got an order block here right now, so that could hold price up. I don't want to give all my money back. Let me let me I'm gonna get out. Let's see. If it drops it down to that order block, I'll get out. Let me see. Let me see. Maybe I'll lock in some more profit. So yeah, I'll wait because I don't want the video to be too long. But I'll come back and after I get out. Yeah, so I just bailed on the trade. I was thinking like, well, maybe it'll come back up to this fair value gap and go to midnight open, and then move my stop back up here. And I'm just like, just get out the trade. Um, so I'm officially done. And what it could do is just retrace back up into 50% of this range, you maybe hit midnight open and drop. So I will journal that, for my trade after the fact. You know, just anything can happen. I don't know. I don't know. Um, and of course this happens, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I got a green day. It's all good. So these are the executions. So over here, I was just early to the party. Let's see. So this is the one where I got in to sell on this fair value gap, and then I got stopped out. I had my stop like up here above this high. So that was the loss that I took. And then I got in when I was like, well, that's a stop rate and that's a displacement and this is short-term high and this is a bullish breaker and this is a fair value gap. So maybe that's a unicorn. So I had my order here at this fair value gap. And once it started pushing down, I took a risk off the table. Where did I get out? I can't see it. Can't see the little carrot. Here. Yeah. So, didn't take a loss on it. And then I was like, oh, okay, there we go. There's the 2022 YouTube model. So 2022 YouTube model is you have a stop rate. I know a lot of people struggle with the stop rate and like people who are short, their stops were here. So when price goes up here, it stops these people out. So this movement up is rating these stops. So you got your stop rate. Turn. Let me just show this. And then my entry was right there. All right. Of course, this, nope, I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Oops, yeah, I do need to turn that off. I'm gonna turn. Oh, let me show that. Okay, so I have my order here at this fair value gap, and if I followed a rule of buying in selling in a premium, then this would have been a great entry right here because it would have been 50 up above equilibrium of this little price leg. That would have been great. But I was thinking that maybe it was going to just start to sell off and that I just should put my order there. And, luckily it worked out. So this is what ICT calls inducement. Like you get in your trade, like say you get in there, price drops, you move your stop to break even, then it comes up there and runs you out and then goes in the direction that you anticipated. So I just sat through all that and a good target is 50% of that RTH gap. And I tend to be pretty greedy. So which I need to get control of that. So had I gotten out at the RTH gap, I would have collected, how many more points would I have gotten? 571.25. 571.25. A whole 20 more points. But at the rate it's going right now, it could quite possibly just fill that gap. So I'll journal that after the day is over. I believe it can, because this is just, price will be drawn back to this new week opening gap. And it's like, if you're gonna come down here, you might as well just come right here and fill this gap. Like, what's the problem? So that's it for me today. I am walking away happy and live to trade another day. All right. So hopefully you found this useful. And you know what? Another reason why I want to do this is I was looking at one of my videos from what was it? Um, I was looking at uh ah, it was a I was looking at one of my silver bullet videos from last year, and I was like, oh my God, like I've developed so much since then. It has a lot of it's like the most viewed video on this channel. And I just happened to look at it because it was at the top of my stream up there, and I was like, I think it was this one. No, it had like 3,000 views. This one. Yeah, I looked at this and I was like, oh my God, like I've developed so much since then. I'm not where I want to be, but from here. So I was like, oh, I really like being able to see old videos and see like from whence I came. So there you go. So that's it for today. I am complete. I hope everyone has a wonderful trading day today and for the rest of the week. It is NFP this week. And let me stop talking before I keep on going. I think I said everything I want to say. Love you so much. Have a good day. Bye.